I encourage fasting. It's a great time to fast of the year. All right, so guess what? I'm going to show you something real quick. Super quick. What are subluxations? You hear chiropractors talk about the word subluxation. It is a misalignment of the spine and the nervous system, and it does not work. The bones, the joints do not articulate properly. And why is that a problem? Because when the joints in the spine do not articulate properly and move properly, you don't get proper motion and you don't get proper hydration. And what happens is it starts to affect the nerves in the spine and the spinal cord. Those are on a spine model right here. So if you take this spine model, you put it right up to here, the purple is the neck, okay? You see these nerves coming out here? I'll show you up close. Those nerves that come out here, guess what? The ones up here, they go to your thyroid. They wrap around, go to your thyroid. The ones here, that come out the skull, they go down to your vagus nerve. They control and coordinate all functions of the body. The most powerful pharmacy in the world is right here, inside of your brain, brainstem. Thyroid, we're also talking about arms, numbness, tingling, headaches, migraines, seasonal allergies, autoimmune issues, okay? Right now is how I analyze these x-rays with a patient, okay? This is what we'll be doing with a patient. We take their x-rays, all right?
So essentially what we're doing here is you're watching me outline and trace all of the vertebrae in the cervical spine. And of course we sped it up. So what we're doing is we're outlining where the normal vertebrae should be. And then you see me here taping up another transparency sheet. And now we're going to measure and compare the ones vertically or in neutral position to when a patient flexes forward and when they flex backwards. And in this one, we're taking the vertebrae that stays still and we're lining it up with the one above and seeing if there's any movement in the vertebrae directly above that vertebrae. Now, in normal healthy vertebrae, you should see that. So again, we're going to continue with this person in extension, which is what this x-ray is. The patient bends their head backwards. And again, we're comparing the vertebrae below to see if the one directly above it moves or does not. If it doesn't, that's a huge issue. That's a dysfunction. And what you'll see in just a minute is we end up adding up all of those dysfunctions or subluxations.
When we come on over here, our goal is that when we reanalyze the spine, after we take another set of x-rays, that we see that these subluxation patterns change. Perfect. Okay. So we're going to count the subluxation. We got 1, 2, 3, 4. We got 4 in flexion and 4 in extension. Okay. That's out of 7 times 2 is 14. That's out of 14, guys. So 4 and 4 is 8. So that's 8 subluxations. So when we repeat these x-rays, what's going to happen is we're going to adjust the patient, okay? We're going to get their spine and their joints moving properly. What we're going to do is we're going to shoot another set of x-rays and we're going to see how much improvement did we get. In addition to that, have we cleared out any of the instabilities? What kind of structural changes did we get? Because this curvature is not a healthy one. It's a reverse curvature, and I just drew a curved line on there, okay? The first goal is to start getting moving properly, and then we're going to start to establish a cervical curve here, okay? I'm going to erase that red line. You see that? So let me show you a better view. Nice, healthy C-shaped curve. You see that green C? Right here. Boom, okay? So, but before you can get structural correction, you have to start to get movement. Before you can stabilize this and get this back to here, you got to get it moving properly, which is what we don't see occurring right here. Call, you know where to find us. Crack That Heals. You can find us online. Any questions for exercise, fitness, whatever, let us know. We're here and we're happy to help. All right.